Yeah, good so game on. There. Yeah. Good so game on. It's a moonshine. What's up? Who's here? Somebody's here. Somebody over on YouTube. We should show me who it is. Don't do that. Let's do that on some other page. Welcome in. Good to see you. Even though I can't see you. Yeah, I went live earlier on another live with Morgan Stewart's. Yeah, I was watching the fireworks, and my son-in-law unexpectedly showed up. I was like, "Wow, okay." So I had to get off. They didn't want me to be there anyway. They didn't want to see fireworks. They weren't there to see fireworks. They can see fireworks anytime. They were right. So I just shut it off and exited, stage left. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing tonight? Hope you're having a happy 4th of July. No, I am. I just got on here, buddy. Just got on. What's up, Chris Paulin? I know it's Saturday night. Why? Why do you say that? Am I not supposed to be on here? It's Saturday. Well, yeah, I know, but I'm off tomorrow. It's also the 4th of July. I have the day off. I'm off tomorrow. So, hey, yeah, I'm on here. Why do you say that, Chris? Because everybody else is on Saturday night? I don't care about that. If I want to go live, I'll go live. I don't mean to be rude or disrespectful, but at the same time, I don't want to reduce myself not to be able to go live because somebody else is live. You know? I don't, but I don't mean to steal thunder from anybody else. And Joe son, I just logged in. I've been here for 3 minutes, sir. Glad you guys joined us. Hey, Randy. Your title says Friday. Oh, I didn't realize it. Dude, I've been having such a weird time with this EV Mux. I can't stand EV Mux. Um, I put that on there originally when I was going on Friday nights, and I got to figure out how to get it off there. So I'm glad you pointed it out to me. Like right on here, I don't know how to change that. I don't. I'm afraid to click on things, especially while I'm live, to try to figure out how to change it. Yeah, I just can't do it. No, just can't do it. But it is what it is. We know it's Saturday. Thanks for pointing that out, sir. I think. But you're very observant. Okay. No, it's not Friday. Where does it say that anyway? Does it say that in the title? Did you say that? Yeah, my title says Friday. I don't see a title. That's fucked up, Jonathan. That's messed up. Plus, I don't like the way Evie Mux does this thing either. Blocks a lot. When you highlight a comment, I just don't like that. I don't care for that. It is what it is. Everybody having a happy 4th? I know I am. It was surprisingly, well, I spent the whole day out in the garage. fixing and cleaning and organizing and painting. I'm wore out from that. Then my son-in-law and daughter showed up. I was like, wow, what the hell? That was unexpected. Didn't tell me they were coming. They just showed up. I was like, oh, happy 4th of July. Come on in. Let's have. It was cool though. We got to visit for a while. I hadn't seen them in a minute. They don't live too far from me. That's the sad part. That's the sad part. They don't live very far. They probably 10 miles. We hardly ever see each other. Everybody's got a busy life, busy doing things. You know, it is what it is. Because that's what it is. Oh shit. How do I do that? Need to do that. Hey. See, I get to clicking shit. I'll fuck something up. Yeah, we had a bunch of fireworks. Bunch of fireworks going on in the neighborhood. In fact, my son-in-law had a visitor, and they came this way because they knew they'd see a lot of fireworks. And they were driving by the neighborhood looking for a place to park and watch the fireworks. So park at my house. I was out front when they did. I was like, oh, hey, how you guys doing? What the hell? Saw a car pull up and stop. I was like, who the hell's this? It's family. Yeah, I ain't doing much of nothing. Just come on here for a little bit. Say, hey, I know Morgan was on earlier. Morgan and Michelle. I was on their podcast when the fireworks started. And family showed up, so I had to get off of there. So thought I'd go live, see who's on, what's going on, who's enjoying the 4th, what are they doing? Do you have a good barbecue? Just cook out, swim at the pool, go anywhere, go hang out with family. What's going on? Me and wife just stayed home. Usually we go somewhere and do something. Well, we used to when all the kids were here. The grandkids, we'd always go somewhere and do something. But this year we just no, we're chilling. Hey, Bill, how you doing, buddy? Congratulations, sir. I didn't tell you that earlier. Bill's getting married. Dumb bastard. If I had to do it again, I would not do it. Did I say that out loud? He sent me a pic. He sent me a pic of sent me a pic. Comments. Comments. Sent me a photo. Oh yeah. I've seen those. Yeah, hold on, let me bring that up. Sure. It's a 50 milliliter clear glass cork top spherical bottle. Number 9 cork neck finish. Those are pretty cool. I like those. I ordered a bunch of them. Not those. I got the Nordic. They're probably the least expensive. Now, I ended up getting the Nordic, and that's what I got. Um, damn it, you guys showing all these pictures of Solomon. Making me sad, damn it. This is a really good picture right here. Sure, if I can share that with you guys. Share. Good picture. There it is. Bring that up to the screen. Really big. Probably should show the comments, but I did. Yeah, David and Tom and Solomon. There at Maggie Valley. Oh yeah. Yeah, he's gonna be missed. That's for damn sure. I hate that. That sucks. Man, seems like all the time we're losing somebody, man. I hate it. That's funny. Um, you say that, Jarvis. Actually, I did. It's too funny. Well, my son-in-law brought a relative of his who's visiting from Canada, and so I had some barbecue sauce and some rub. So, but we were doing few shots here and there, of course. Right. No, I should have. I should have set up like a lemonade stand, right? Dude, there's a lot of traffic goes through here. A bunch of people from all around come here to watch these fireworks. So, and they look for a place to park because all the good spots are already taken hours ahead. But yeah, we used to be one of those people. There's a place that was down the street. I don't know, probably 3 miles down the road, at a new or another development. It's kind of a prestigious development, and the HOA puts it on every year. The HOA at that development, and they do a fireworks display. One year they did it, and I really liked it. It was a really cool setup. Me and the wife drove down there to check it out. On one of the radio stations, if you tuned into it, they were playing music to the fireworks, which was awesome, dude. It would everybody in their cars that was out there watching would tune to that station, and the music was playing, and the fireworks was doing to the music, and it was like, wow, that's just fucking crazy. And it was awesome to watch that. And I don't know why that didn't catch on and why more and more people don't do that. I haven't seen it since. Yeah, it's heartbreaking about Solomon, man. That really that guy, he was a good guy. Really strong, good hearted guy, do anything for anybody. He had a laugh you would never forget. You would never forget that laugh. Once you heard it, you knew that was Solomon. There was no laugh like it. There was not. It'll be missed big time. He's always a Summer Jam. He lives there at Maggie Valley. Really sucks. Really sucks. Lost another one. Young too. Like he's 31, something like that. God damn, man. Yeah, he's with his daddy now. Oh, that gummit, man. Not be the same. No, things change so much. And the more I'm in this moonshine community and more I get to know people, there's a lot of more stuff like that going on. And I hate to see it. People get sick, going through cancer, and just going through all kinds of shit. It just seems like all of us are going through some shit. Knock on wood. Yeah, man, it sucks. Sucks real bad. I haven't posted a picture of me and Solomon yet. I don't know. I just kind of get tore up about it when I think about it, so I haven't posted about his passing and stuff, but I haven't posted a picture of me and him. We got a couple of them. One first time I met him was at Maggie Valley Tavern in Winter Gin. Really nice guy. I remember when just outside the Charlotte Speedway, a house had a sign in the yard that said, "Throw your beer cans here, and we would make a lot of money selling them cans." I don't doubt it. That's not a bad idea. That's not. I got one of those beer crushers on my wall out in the garage. We used to collect aluminum for the daughter, and every year they'd have a thing with the Girl Scouts, and we'd take all those crushed cans. And dude, as the years passed, the value on that aluminum got higher and higher and higher. And I was thinking of dump them. First, what I should do, I was like, man, this ain't worth it. And after a while, I was like, damn, there's quite a money to be made at this shit. So we kept doing it. Then they all got old and moved out. Now it's just me and the wife. I still have that damn beer crusher or can crusher, but do anything with it. How do I get rid of this damn thing? Dude? Oh, stop sharing. There we go. I'll figure this damn EV bucks out. By the time I do, I'll go back to StreamYard. StreamYard is better. It's a lot easier friendly. It's more expensive, but it's user friendly than EV bucks. EV bucks is not user friendly. It's just not. I wish it was. I really did because it's half the price. And but I'll pay the more money that be able to use what I have versus I don't know how to use it. And I ask questions and I don't get very good responses. And yeah, it's just not user friendly. I've reached out to them with emails and stuff. The emails take a day or two to get back to you, and then they say, "Well, we answered your question, and you're doing this, and you need to do this." All you need to do is watch this video. Watch the video. It doesn't explain shit. It sucks. If just my personal recommendation, unless you're very computer savvy, I would not use EV Mux. That's my opinion. I don't consider myself very computer savvy, but I don't think of myself as not computer savvy either. I can figure shit out, but I can't figure this shit out. And then again, when you ask tech service for help, you get the runarounds. That's bullshit. It's like, well, fuck it. I've already paid for it, so I'm going to use it till it's gone, and I'll go back to StreamYard. Yeah, I have to pay more, but it is what it is. Again, you get what you pay for. Not well, I hate to say that too because this is supposed to have, and it does have, a lot more capabilities. It's just learning how to use them. I have a hard time learning how to use it. I had some things in mind to do a podcast to add to this and make it more entertaining and make it more fun for all the viewers as well, and special guests and yada yada, the whole 9 yards. But I can't use it. I've tried. I've watched the videos. I've taken notes. It's just not there. It's just it sucks. Like I said, if you're not computer savvy, EV Mux, see you. Bye. And especially when you don't help me out, I'm done. You see all these commercials and ads and stuff for EV Mux. It's not easy. It's not. It's easy to join. It's easy to use. I mean, I can come on here and use it like I am now. But to do all the special things that they advertise and talk about that you can do and the things you're able to do, no. In fact, they probably not. They just say that, and yeah, I agree. 100%. StreamYard is better than EV Bucks. Thanks, Phil. Yeah, he paid double the price. He do. I get full range, which to me right now, to have full range means nothing if I can't use it. If I don't, you don't teach me how to use it or make it easy to use, full range doesn't mean shit. So I'm just using an example because I don't know the numbers off the top of my head. But for example, if I had StreamYard at $400 for the year, I get full range for $400 a year on EV Bucks, where I can stream to 10 different places where on before I could only stream to 5. That's the only benefit out of this is one, it's cheaper, and the fact that I can stream to more places. No doubt, coming from an old fool, you don't get what you pay for. Cheap stuff is not good, and good stuff is not cheap. You're right, buddy. You're absolutely right. You know, I think StreamYard needs to make it to where you can stream to more places. And I think they might have. I'm not sure. I haven't been on there for so long. But I mean, I have because other people that do use StreamYard, I have. Like I know Damon, Damon's very computer savvy. He went back to StreamYard. He's like, yeah, fuck this. He's very computer savvy. He's like, yeah, EV Bucks, fuck you. He went back to StreamYard. I need to reach out to them, just ask for a refund, and then go back to StreamYard. Fuck this shit. That's what I need to do. I just got so many things going on during the day that I just don't take the time out to do that. And then you're on the phone, you're checking emails, and dude, after 3 weeks of fighting with him on emails and talking to them, you can't get them on the phone. So going through emails for 3 weeks, I just gave up. I was like, I'm done with y'all. It was I already did ask for a refund, no response. Yeah, I wonder if I just canceled them. They give me a refund for the remaining balance. I need to look at that clause when I signed. I just hate to pay double the money. You know what I'm saying? Now I'd be tripling down because okay, I got this cheaper, but now I go back to StreamYard, now it'll be triple, right? Because I still have EV Bucks. So that's why I say I'll probably run this until it runs out. I think I have like 8 months left, which that's a long time. Then I'll go back to StreamYard. Fuck EV Bucks. And I'll say that right here. EV Bucks, if you're listening, fuck you. Piss me off. In fact, I ought to send them some letters. Tell them they pissed me off. Then they'll ban me for hate mail or something. I'll get arrested for what's that called? Internet bullying. Yeah, bullying on the internet. Probably that might be what happened. Who knows? But anyway, yeah. Enough of that bullshit. How's everybody doing? You guys enjoying your boards? Did you have a good time? Just spend time with family? Uh, Phil, how's the new wife or the fiance? Is she enjoying the forts? You guys talk? I'm sure you talk. I don't know what my outside of my immediate family, I don't know what they're up to. I don't know what Cassie's doing. I don't know what Kayla's doing. I don't know what Jordan's doing. I know what Jamie's doing. She was just here. But my brother and all my other side of the family, I don't know what any of them are doing. I didn't get any invites. If you're out there listening or watching, we probably wouldn't have went anyway. We just stayed home. That's all. It's good. Just staying home. I got a lot of shit done in that garage today. Thank God. This week, I had 7 days off last week. Got a lot of stuff done. I did not as much as I wanted to. So now I've got 5 days off. Hey, today being the first one, tomorrow back in that garage, tackling that shit. I got a bunch of shit cleared out. You got most, or actually a little bit of the wall painted, one wall painted, which is one of the hardest ones because it's all cinder block. You got paint fucking in between the blocks. And then painted the wall and I painted part of the floor. So yeah, it's coming along, man. I'm excited about it. Get that shit done, get my garage back. Garage door open. You can't even hear that thing open. It's so quiet. Hit that button, it's like, the fuck? Still daylight here. The fireworks wars are starting to pick up. As for Sonia, she spent time with her son. Awesome. Yeah, cool. That's good, Phil. Awesome, buddy. So when are you moving to Indiana, bud? God damn. You'll be closer to everybody. Closer to all the moonshiners. Get out of that fucked up state. I never did like that state. Well, I take that back. I still like that state. There's a lot to say about that state. Just when it comes to political things, I don't like that state. Yeah, it's a beautiful state, beautiful country. Oh my God. I went hitchhiking through all the way through Washington. What a trip that was. I walked most of that too. That was that was brutal. People in Washington do not pick up hitchhiking. Well, we're talking moons ago, and I'm sure it's worse today. But dude, I was 18 and hitchhiked through Washington. I went from Kansas City, Missouri to Bismarck, North Dakota. Hooked up with a friend, and we hitchhiked from Bismarck, North Dakota to Alaska. What a trip that was! Unforgettable, man. And the people that did pick you up, dude, let me tell you something. They were all lunatics. All of them were lunatics. It was in some way, shape, or form, somebody was whacked out of the head to pick up a hitchhiker. I'm just saying. It was a bizarre experience. Very bizarre. We had this first part of our leg, we got really lucky. We weren't too far out of Bismarck. And this we're sitting there and they were hungover from the night before. They had a big party for us, some friends in North Dakota. And we got up next morning with our backpacks and hit the road. And one guy dropped us off at the highway, took us to the highway, dropped us off. We started trucking down the road. We got about 3 or 4 miles down the road, and we leaned up against this guardrail. Both of us just sitting there with our thumbs out, leaning up against this thing, and I was about to pass out. And we hear this semi gearing down. Well, it wasn't a semi, it was a school bus. Big yellow school bus. We're like, what the fuck? The school bus is pulling over right in front of us. Opens the door. When you look at the top of the school bus, where it says school bus, was school had an X going through school. We're like, what the hell? This guy opens the door. The driver says, come on, get in. All right. We got on there, 6 other hikers on this bus. We get on there, dude. They took us like 800 miles. Dude, that was like Yeah, we had a blast, man. All these other hitchhikers. It was an experience. I've got a lot of other stories to tell you about that hitchhiking experience, but I won't bother you with that. We had people pick us up, talk about they just murdered some people. Man, it was some bizarre shit. Last week of August will be a visit, but planning to pack up my house September. Awesome, Phil. Good for you, buddy. That's awesome. I'm happy for you, man. I know an old man that picked up a hitchhiker once and before the ride was over. They found out that they were father and son and they never met before. Wow. Wow. That's a wild story. Holy crap. That's bizarre, dude. That's fucked up, Drummond son. Cool, but wow, that's bizarre. He's picking up his hitchhiker and then you find out that's son, dad. Wow, that's fucked up. That's a story for Elizabeth Stevens right there. I love watching her shit. That girl cracks me up. She does a very good job of doing it too. She's always got some good content. Some of her stuff though is like, yeah, you're getting into gossip. Shit. I feel like I'm watching The Days of Our Lives. Most of her stuff's pretty funny. I like watching it. Try not to be a twat mom. I don't know if that was she says that. I am. We try not to be a twat waffle. Got you there. Won't be a waffle. The video she put out recently, they're in a cafe or something, a restaurant or something. She kind of like sneaking around, like she's stirring her coffee, looking around, and dink, dink, dink. Toast clink. Funny as hell. I wouldn't worry about it. Fuck it. I'll have my coffee. What the fuck? Worry about who was around me or all that shit. Fuck that. It's too funny though. I'm glad to see they're off to Alaska. Family in Alaska. And, in fact, one of my family members chimed in on her post about telling her Elizabeth and Daniel where to go, and I was like, "What the fuck? That's my cousin." I think it's funny. Yeah, I need to get back up there and visit one of these days. You talk about beautiful country. Wow, Alaska's gorgeous. And you want to go in the summer. You don't want to go in the winter. Trust me. Summer's cool enough. I think last time I was there, um, it reached an all-time high of 76 degrees, and that was on July 4th. I couldn't tell you what year that was, but that dude. But like Elizabeth said, it's hard to get used to that shit when it's daylight all the time. It's weird. My cousin and I, when I was out visiting, we're out just walking, talking, and just visiting each other. We're walking the neighborhood and shit, and I think we're getting high. And she said something about going home, going to bed. I said, "Why are you going to bed? It's daylight." She said, "Mark, it's 3 o'clock in the morning." It's like, what? There's no way it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. In Alaska, in the summer, it's daylight all the time. I was like, what? That fucked me up. Then I realized how tired I was. Oh, yeah, let's go to bed. Fireworks are going to go off all night. It's going to keep my wife up all night. She's got to work. Say it for her. I'm glad I'm off. Usually, if fireworks are going off, I'm trying to sleep. Alaska's beautiful. If you ever get a chance to go to Alaska, I highly recommend it. Make sure you go to summertime. But take some blinders so you can put them over your eyes when you're trying to go to sleep. Me, I can sleep anytime, anywhere. I don't have any issues with that. I'll drop right there, go to sleep, and I'll be asleep in a heartbeat. My wife made comments a couple of times. I've never seen a man put his head down and start snoring as soon as his head hits the pillow. Yeah, I do. When it's time for me to go to bed, I should say all the time, but most of the time, yeah. As soon as my head hits spell up, I'm out. I'm tired. I'm going to sleep. Well, it's gonna be that way tonight. I'm busting my ass today out in the garage doing all kind of shit. I'm tired. I was tired before I came over here. In fact, I was gonna call it early night, then I got all hyped up about my son-in-law and daughter coming to visit. Open Heights, Open Lights. How you doing? How you doing? How are you, my son? I'm your son. Hey, Dad. Didn't know I had a long lost dad. My daughter is in Sitka, Alaska. I know where Sitka is. Yeah, I know exactly where that is. I've been there. That's awesome, Phil. That's right. You told me that before, Phil. That's right. I remember you telling me that. My cousin's in Homer, Alaska. Yes, I'm your 96-year-old. Well, you are a 96-year-old. Okay. So then you're my granddad. You're not my dad, you're my granddad. Gotcha. Well, I'm a granddad too, so you must be a great granddad. So I'm your son's age? Wow. You had your son at a very old age. Wow. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. I know people that do that. Where are you from, Vope? Vope Highlights. And can you give the meaning to your name there, sir? Or ma'am? You haven't identified. What do you identify as? May I ask? Besides a grandpa or a dad. I am only 20 years old, Uncle. You just said you were 96. You're from India. So what is it, dude? Are you 96 or 20? Fuck? Look, dude, right here, you said, yes, I am 96 years old. Are you a fucking cat? Is that what you identify as? You're a cat. That would make you 96. Close to. That should make you 140. I am joking, mate. I am joking, might. Might. But you're from India. I am joking, mate. Are you trying to say mate? Are you joking, mate? Like an Englishman says, hey, mate. My friend, mate. Greenwood is singing to Trump. Will be on stage soon. Oh, cool. Awesome. Awesome. Well, yeah. Well, nope. Being a cat, you're at 140. You said you're 96. So you're really 20. So you're not at drinking age. Well, I know drinking ages are different in India. So I don't know if you should be on here, bro. Mm. I think both moved on. What give me the meaning of his name or how he got it or what? Or what he identified as. I think he identified as a cat. Yeah, I think he did. What do you guys think? Think he was a cat? Said he's 96. I think he's a little confused. Cats and dogs years or 7 years compared to one of ours. So if he's 20, that would make him 140, right? No, no, I'm wrong. Where am I getting my math from? Yeah, am I gonna get a calculator out for this? Yeah, it's 140. All right. So Volp, you're 140 years old. You want to talk about that? I can tell you some stuff when I was a kid. One of my best friends was a World War One doughboy. He was probably 80 when I was 10. He took me under his wing and taught me how to be the man I am. Wow, that's interesting. Wow. But you know you're not a cat. I'm just saying. I love when people come on here off YouTube. I've never seen that troll Mark at me either. I've never seen him before either. He just popped in. I'm a cat. He didn't even say that. He said he was 104 or 96 the first time. He comes next time 20. What are you, dude? 96 days you're old? 96 months? I've never seen him before either, Chris. Oh, they're on stage now? Well, shit. Where do I find it, bro? I'll put it on this, put it on your shirt. Is it on Facebook? Now I can't see my own comments. I'm trying to do this. And I'm not seeing. Oh, there's Stephen and Elizabeth in Alaska. I wish I was there. I miss it. It's cool. Man, everybody's posting pictures of Solomon. I wish it'd stop. Damn it. It's bothering me. He's gonna be missed, that's for sure. Man, there's more and more nothing but pictures with Solomon. Wow. Yeah. Then there's that interview with Carol Lynn. Carol Lynn did an interview with him. I thought that was pretty cool. I'm not seeing the I thought I'd see it on Facebook. True. Oh well. I hope you enjoy that, Chris. It's like I won't be enjoying it. Oh man, look at all that mowing. Shitload of mowing ground. Well, Amanda hugging a big old still. All right, I'll get off of here. So, which one did she decide? No, all right, I'll get off of this. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to get off on a tangent. Fox News. Okay, well, I'm not going to put it all there, buddy. Hope you enjoy it. I'm sure I'll see clips of it later. Real fireworks are still going. Neighborhood's going nuts. It's good. I used to do that. I used to go out and buy a shitload of fireworks. I don't do that. Well, I spent $400 or $500 on what? And they're all gone. Back today, back I still got some out in the garage. I had like these, I don't know, 10 little packs of the black cats. I shot off like 5 of them today. That's all I did. Used to go out, me and my best friend, we'd buy a shitload of them together. We'd put on a big display at his place. He had a pool. And he'd always invite my family and his family and some other people over for 4th of July. It was a great time. Pool party, cookout, barbecue. Cool. That's awesome, Chris. Yeah, sure thing, buddy. And man, I miss it. I miss those. It was always a good time. We'd be out there playing pool, volleyball, and pool basketball. Yeah, it was always a good time. Then come nighttime, we'd shoot off all these fireworks. Damn, I got paint on me. Damn. I've been painting the garage. Got the part of that floor painted. The whole idea behind it, I got so much shit out there. I can't take it all and set it outside because it rains here so much, especially in the afternoon. So I just moved a lot of it on the one side of the garage, painted and got it all cleaned up, painted. Now tomorrow, after everything dries, I'll take a lot of that stuff and move it on the clean part and then paint that part. get it all cleaned up, move everything back. Yeah, it's gonna be like a 4-day process to get it all done. But I got 5 days off, so hopefully by the end of this, I'll have the whole garage done. Got that garage door opener working great, man. It's so freaking quiet. Standing out there with my son-in-law and daughter. I keep saying son-in-law first. Should be my daughter and son-in-law. We were standing out there talking, watching fireworks, and I walked over to open the garage door, and I opened it from the keypad outside. He goes, "When did you open that?" It was so damn quiet, man. He goes, "You didn't hear it, did you?" He goes, "No, I didn't even hear it open." I was like, "Yeah, pretty cool, huh?" Dude, that garage door hasn't been open in over 15 years. That spring broke and the cables broke on it, and it sat like that for years. When my wife and I got married and the kids moved in, got all these kids and all this stuff, we just basically stored a bunch of shit in there and never opened the garage door. And we just left it that way. Now it's just me and the wife, all the kids have moved out. Let's get this garage cleaned up. Let's get it back to the way it should be. Yeah, I used to be in that garage all like I am out in the shed now, right? I used to be out there all the time. Yeah. Makes it so much more convenient, man. You come home, it's raining, even when it's not raining, just hit that button, door opens, walk right in. Instead of fight the rain, run to the door, get the door unlocked, go in the house, clean your feet. Now you just walk in the garage, drive right in the garage, walk in the house. Yeah. Fuck all that shit. Come home with groceries, a lot easier to unload because the kitchen's right there. Come in the garage, go in the kitchen from the garage, boom, done. Market controls how many words can be in a comment because I am very limited to only making short posts, and it usually ends in me just deleting it. That's got to be on Evie Mucks. I I've seen some long posts before, and that's a good question because I've been in the same situation on other people's lives, and been in that same situation, Trump. So I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. Yeah, it sucks because you go to do it, it won't let you, and then you have to follow up. That's usually what I do. I'll type in a bunch of shit. When it stops, I go ahead and send it and then finish it. Try to finish it right behind. And it's hard to do because then there would be a couple other comments that are like, what the fuck's he talking about? Yeah, it sucks. I don't know who's in control of that, but they need to fix it. I hate that. Yeah, because if I want to say something, I don't want to come on here live or be on live or whatever. I want to make a comment in the comments. I want to say what I want to say. And you can't half the time. It sucks. David Dance in the house. How you doing, buddy? Doing good, David. Here, doing good, brother. David Dance, wasn't you that saying something the other day about you haven't tried my peach? It was you, man. It's you, man. I want you, Uncle Sam. Pretty sure it was. Good, glad to hear it, buddy. Glad to hear it. All right, so here's another question. Because I was on last night, I asked a question. I don't know who was all in here last night. I think it was directed for Drummond's son, directed to either Drummond's son or David Dance. I don't remember who. But somebody was in the comments the other night when we were on live with Lisa Day for the Earn podcast, talking about mullet and the vape. Was it either one of you guys? Was it you, Chris? Was it either three of you guys? The reason I'm asking because I want to try it and I want to know which one you guys. Because the comment was I use Mullen vape all the time. It works great. I want to know which one it was so I can try it. It wasn't you, David. No, wasn't. So was it you dropping some? Or you, Chris? Oh, it was you, David. Oh, okay, dude. Which one is it you're using? Because I want to try it. Yeah, absolutely. Tell me the brand and where I can get it, and I'll definitely order it. Try it. I got in the coffee spill tonight with my son-in-law out here. We were talking, and I got the cough. I could stop. And I was like, "Damn!" He's looking at me, dude. You gonna be okay? And I finally took a couple drinks and cleared my throat. And even then, I was like, "It was on Amazon." Okay, well, if you think of it, please message me and let me know because I there's a bunch of them on Amazon. That was my point the other night when I was on live. Was everybody advertises, oh yeah, you need this one, not that one, or don't get from these guys, you need this one. So I want to know which one it is. You're saying it worked good for you, so I want to know which one it was, so I know which one to get. I don't want to get something that says, oh yeah, this one, the shit. Never been. That's right. That's right. I couldn't remember who it was, Drummer. So you're the one. You've never used one. I've been using the Mullen drops. Lisa Dave recommended that to me a while back when I had a cough. I had a bad cough, and I used it. It worked really good for that. It helped suppress the cough, but it didn't clear out my lungs. So, if this vape is working like what people are saying, I'm all in. You guys see me? I sit out here in a chain smoke. I hate it. I hate that you watch me do it. And goddamn, Moonshine smokes a lot. He just put one out. He's lighting it up. You only use it for a while. Okay. Yeah, man. Look, go back. I'll, I'll be asking as a favor. Go back on your purchases on Amazon and see if you can find it for me, sir. I'd appreciate it. I really would. I like try it. And David, you've tried the energy tincture that I came up with. Well, I didn't come up with it, but it was in that apothecary kit. I like it. I still use it today. Today, when I was out in the garage, I started feeling a little sluggish. I thought, you know what? I went in the house, grabbed that little dropper. All right, let's go. It again, y'all, and Trump David can contest to this. It's not one of those like, oh shit, let's go. It's not like you drink an espresso or anything. It's not like that. It just gives you that little uplifting that's like, okay, I'm good to go again. I love that. It's not like super energy. Oh, let's go. You got a caffeine high and you're full of energy. It's like, oh, okay, I'm all right. Let's go. Let's do this. Yeah, Phil, I am too, buddy. Big time. Especially when I drink, man. Where's a cigarette? Especially like last time Two Uncles and a Jar was on, we had our special guest on. I get so involved in the questions and the comments and her reactions and stuff. I I found myself, okay, don't smoke, don't leave that cigarette alone. That's what I'm thinking to myself, right? And we got into it. We got to laughing and cutting up and asking questions, and she's answering. And I was like, grab a cigarette, and lit that son of a bitch up. Man, I almost had 10 cigarettes in a 2 hour period. It's, it's not good. We're going to highlight though, doing good. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, that tincture work. Like I said, guys, that tincture works. In fact, what I need to do so you can make your own without having to buy the kit is figure out what the ingredients are. I forget because it's been a while, but figure out what the ingredients are. I'll share that with you guys next time Lisa and I are on, so you can make your own. You just buy the ingredients and make your own. I like it. Out of all the stuff that's in that kit, that's the one I like the most. There's a couple of them in there that work, and they're okay. They'd probably work a lot better if I wasn't a chain smoker and or a drinker. But and a lot of your herbalists will tell you that if you're a drinker, if you're a smoker, these things aren't going to be for you. But this one, it was. I liked it. It came out pretty good. And there's a couple that, and I was just talking about this the other day with Lisa. Some of that stuff, I ended up buying some stuff off of Casey Heister's site, her website, and it's for detox. And there's the first one I did was for the. Why I keep forgetting the name of this? I keep wanting to call them wormies. This is the child coming out, me. I got wormies. Um, Parasites. So I did the walnut thing. I did the 45 days with that. I really didn't feel a whole lot different. I mean, I did, but I don't know. Yeah, maybe I did, maybe, kind of thing, right? You want to think that, yeah, it worked because I paid money for it and yada, yada. But then after I did that, I went into the detox of the other one. I can't think of the name of it, but it was to help clean out heavy metals. And I went into that right after I did the detox of the parasites. And dude, 2 weeks in, I'm embarrassed to say this, but it's the truth. And uh, I was gonna take a shit when I was doing the detox of the parasites. I never saw any worms or anything. And Casey talks about it. Parasites are usually so small you won't see them unless you look under a microscope. Well, I wasn't gonna take my shit out and go put it on a. I got a microscope, but I wasn't gonna go put it on a slide, smear it on a slide, and go looking for worms, right? But once I started this other cleanse for the heavy metals, I had some worms. I did. I had some parasites. I was freaking out, going, "What the fuck?" And that's when they came out. I don't know if they killed off with the walnut tincture, and they were just in my gut. And then once I started the other one, it helped flush it out. Dude, it was kind of weird. That was weird feeling. But I have been feeling so much better. And like I talked the other night with Lisa, was okay, you detoxed and got rid of the parasites. Now you get rid of that heavy metal. And dude, I've been feeling so much better. I sleep better. It's been amazing. It really has. And it's helped me a lot. And I think that's what finally ended up flushing out the parasites was that. And not to mention it's helping. That was after 2 weeks of taking that heavy metal detox. And in fact, what I need to do is start concentrating on because she puts them on her website how to make these things. She puts them out there. You can either go buy them straight from her, or you can get the recipe and make it yourself. So what I need to do is go on her website and start figuring out these recipes for these, so we can make them ourselves, right? And what better way to do it? Plus, you feel better the fact that you made it, right? So, um, the funny part of it is, and even today, I'm almost 3 weeks into this heavy metal detox, and 2 weeks into it, I wake up with a Woody. I haven't done that in years, and I was like, "Fucking hey, all these heavy metals are leaving me, clearing up my bloodstream. That's what gives you the Woody. You know, you gotta have good blood flow to get a Woody." And I mean, I can get erection. Don't get me wrong, but I haven't woke up with one in a long time. So, dude, that was huge for me too. It put a big old smile on my face. What? I'm 20 again? What the fuck? It was cool, and I'm really happy with this whole turnout with those. The one that David Dance and I were talking about earlier with the energy. Like I said, it doesn't give you that like you did a energy drink shot or a 5 hour energy. It doesn't give you that. It just gives you that. All right, yeah, okay. I was feeling a little sluggish, but yeah, I'll continue. I'm all right. And that's where I was at today, working out in the garage. I started to feel a little sluggish. I was like, wait a minute, no way in. Did like 30 milliliters of that. I was good to go. Especially if you do it under the tongue, it takes effect a lot faster. But then the fact that I was trying these other ones from Casey Heister, like I said, with that walnut, I didn't see a whole lot. I thought I felt a little better, yada yada. But then once I tried that other to detox the heavy metals, man, that's when the difference came through. I was like, oh wow, holy shit! I think, and she even subscribed to do those back to back, do the one, do the other. I think there's a third one that she recommended to do after that. I've been doing the two of the three that she recommended after the walnut. After the walnut, I've been doing those together. So one's like and attract it to the other, so it adheres to it, it holds to it. So that's why I've been doing them both together. But yeah, dude, even though that, and I just it makes me wonder, especially for somebody like David Dance or drummers on that don't they're not heavy smokers, how well it would work for you guys. Me, I'm a heavy drinker, and I'm a heavy smoker. Imagine what it would do for somebody like you guys that aren't. And the herbalists that we've had on here say that, guys, if you're a heavy drinker or a heavy smoker, these remedies are not for you. So if these are working for me the way they are, how would it work for somebody that's not? That's kind of where you guys should get my point. So I'm like, well, shit. Yeah, I wouldn't bullshit you guys. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm not. And I mean, yeah, and I've even questioned it. You guys saw me and heard me say, somebody that sells a product and they're on here ranting and raving about how well it worked. Yeah, you're making some money off of this. Yeah, you're gonna do that. But I'll vouch for it. And I've tried some of her remedies and okay. Again, I'm not getting any kickback. She won't even talk to me. I've emailed her, texted her, messaging her. She will not reply. I'm trying to get her on the podcast. She won't reply. So it's not like I'm making money from her or anything like that. I just want to, if there's a good product up there, we want to rave about it, right? We want to talk about it. We want to share the news. I mean, if you find a new car that you absolutely love, man, this car's the bomb, you're going to talk about it, right? Same thing. Yeah. Made a comment on my post about my wife and I's anniversary. We were in this time on the 4th, 15 years ago. Her and I were in Arizona, where she was born and raised. We spent our first week of the honeymoon in Arizona, where she was born and raised. And the second week of our honeymoon, we went to Missouri, where I was born and raised. And then came back, and I had surgery. What's that tell you? That didn't sound right, did it? Oh man, you came back for a honeymoon and had surgery. Damn, what did she do to you? It was a wild thing. What a day. It's all good. Yeah, 15 years ago, I was in, hell was it? Trying to think of what town we were in Arizona. We went to a 4th of July thing, shindig on our honeymoon. 4th of July in Arizona. Shit, I can't remember the name of the town. It was a small town. But you thought it was big because the shit was going on that day on the 4th of July. We had fun. It was good. I lost $1 billion, I want to say $100 million lottery ticket on our honeymoon. Why do I say that? So while we were there, we stopped at a truck stop and I bought them for the Powerball lottery ticket. I just randomly picked 5 sets of numbers, right? Didn't think enough of it, put it in my suitcase. We get to Missouri, we got bored. We're sitting in the hotel room, I was like, look at that lottery ticket. I went looking for that damn lottery ticket. Could not find it. I looked everywhere through. I was going through pockets. I went out to the rental car. I'm like, what the fuck? Where did I put that damn ticket? Could not find it. Found out when we got home, there was one winner on that 100. It was over 100 million that never claimed that ticket. To that day, that ticket never got claimed. I lost a fucking $100 million. God damn it. I was like, man, that's just my fucking luck. I swear to God it is. Yeah, could have been a millionaire. No, I fucking lost a goddamn ticket. That's some fucked up shit. But who knows? Who knows if it was or not? But the fact that it never got claimed. Fuck, man. Who knows what happened to that ticket? I don't know. Maybe I was cleaning out shit and threw it in the trash somewhere. It's out in some dumpster somewhere. $100 million ticket. God damn it. Oh well. I'm still alive. I'm happy, having a good time. Could be in some fucking mansion somewhere, out on an island somewhere, having some drinks. I'm talking a lot of shit. No, but that really did happen. That really did happen. One of my life story events. There you have it. Hell, I could have been retired a long time ago. Right after I got married. Damn fireworks, you guys. I hope you guys are having fun. I know I did, shooting off all those fireworks when I was younger. Be out there for hours shooting fireworks, get drunk, blowing shit up. Hey, here's one for you guys. Now, when you guys were kids, you guys aren't that much younger than me. So it was a thing for us around the 4th of July, mainly before, because you go out to the fireworks stand and buy a bunch of fireworks, right? You always had all these firecrackers. We was always out there before the 4th shooting them up. One of our biggest things was, I wanted to get the grandkids involved in it. They didn't see the fun in it. I still today find fun in it. Was take find a fire ant hole, and go put a firecracker down there, light it, and blow it up. Did you guys do that? Or am I just the only one that did that shit? We used to make pipe bombs too. I should say that on here, should I? Kicked out of here. But no, not pipe bombs. But we take these pipes. Like my dad was and my uncle were in a chain link fence business, and we'd take the pipes from the chain link fence, and we had this old apple tree growing in our backyard, and it have these little apples on there, green apples. Stuck them in there with a firecracker, and we'd shoot them, man. These fuckers would go far. I'll never forget one day we were doing it in our backyard, and across the street was this neighbor. He's old drunk, man. He's drunk all the time, drunk all the time. And he went out there to get the paper. And he was damn drunk. He couldn't find his paper. He's walking around the yard looking. We're shooting these fucking apples at him. He's like, "What was that?" These little green apples are boom, boom, boom. Boom. We lighted up. Why he couldn't figure out the pile of a firecracker and look and see where it's coming from? I don't know. But anyway, he never did figure that shit out, man. These little green apples are dancing around in his yard. He had these little green apples on his yard. He's like, "Where the fuck are these apples coming from?" He's looking around like, "Who's throwing apples?" It's funny as fuck. Let's take shots for the 100-plus-year-old vets that just took stage. Hell yeah, buddy. I'll do that. Hell yeah. Fuck, dude. I hope there's a bunch of them. I hope there's a bunch of 100-plus-year-old vets. Damn, man. That's awesome. I'll do a shot of this peach cobbler. I've been drinking beer all night. Here's the vets, man, for sure. No question about it, hands down. Shot to the vets. I really hate to see old Weldon passed away. I loved watching his videos. Good old Weldon, man. You know, I loved watching those videos of him. He couldn't hear what the fuck. Poor guy. His I think it was his daughter, granddaughter. I think it was his daughter. It was his caretaker. Take care of him. Somebody would always send a jar. I tried to send a jar and they never, I don't know if they didn't get it or they just never did a video of it. Probably tastes like shit. He's like, get that fucking shit out of here. Who the hell's Uncle Moonshine? But they were always doing samples. Somebody was always sending him a jar. I know Prohibition sent him some. A lot of people sent him. Phil Billy sent him some. But he loved that apple pie too. He loved his apple pie. And all the videos he would do trying moonshine, you'd see him. He'd have that jar or a glass, and he'd just shake it and shake it. But as soon as he do that shot, his hand steady. It was like, hey, you need that fucking moonshine, buddy. He drank it. His daughter be like, "Oh my god, how do you stand that shit?" Dude, he's a shiner. He likes moonshine. He likes his liquor. Yeah, it sucks. Old Weldon, man. You guys know what I'm talking about, Weldon? I'm sure you do. You're all moonshiners. You watch that shit. Good old Weldon, man. He's a good guy. He lived at 99, right? Didn't he pass at 99? It was 98 or 99. My great granny Carmen lived to be 103. And every night before bed, she would smoke a cigar and do a shot of Jack Daniels every night. Straight shot, just like her shot Jack Daniels every night. That was her ritual. She'd sit down in her chair, it smelled like pee, do a shot, and just sit there and smoke her cigar, and then she'd go to bed. 103 years old. She was 50% Cherokee Indian. I don't forget what the other 50% was, but yeah, she was half Cherokee. Never forget that. The fact, the house that she lived in, well, that was a great. He was, dude. David, you're right, man. He was a cool dude. And I would have loved and given it my left nut to meet him in person and have a couple drinks with him and just sit down with him. That would be cool as shit. I love old dudes like that, man. You gotta love him, man. You just gotta love him. He got invited to a lot of stuff. In fact, he got a lot of recognition in a lot of places and events. That was really cool. I think somebody took him in a race car drive one time. That was really cool. He loved that. Took him out on a Jeep ride one time, four wheeler, and one of my stitches is starting to come out. Starting to bother me. Sorry, but yeah, he was a cool dude, man. I loved watching those videos. In fact, after he passed, they still show the videos and share the videos, and I'm glad they do that. That means a lot. It keeps us all, that's cool. And I hope people, Solomon passed away yesterday. And I hope we all keep sharing videos and pictures with Solomon. He was a cool guy. He really was. The first time you meet him, you might be thrown off a little bit by him, just mainly because his laugh. Man, that laugh would throw you. Like, dude, are you okay? He had a laugh that was like no other laugh. And I hope people share that videos of him laughing because, dude, there's no mistake. You'll be at a moonshine event, and you hear that laugh, you know right away. Solomon's right over there. I hear Solomon. Where's he at? Every time. That laugh, man. I'm sure his daddy even laughed at that laugh. But I will say this. Great guy. He was a great guy. We got to talk. We sat down one night. It was at the tavern there in Maggie Valley. We talked for a while. Really good guy. Got a great heart of gold. Help anybody, do anything for anybody. Um, just super guy. It's sad that he's passed on. It really sucks. I hate it. I really do. He was a cool guy. Phil, I'm too drunk. I'm tapping out. Good night, Mark. Good night, Phil. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for coming in, man. I tried to get on your live earlier, Phil. You was live and it wouldn't let me get in. I was like, what the fuck? I had issues with that with Morgan Stewart earlier too, so I don't know what's going on. It must be my internet or something. Good to see you, Phil. Good night, buddy. I got this. One of the stitches just came out and it's hanging. I got this long thread just wiggling around in my mouth. I apologize, guys. I had an implant put in last Tuesday, so it was bothering me really bad yesterday. Today it's not bothering me at all. Just slightly. Just slightly. It's a little painful, not bad. And then I found out that it's going to take. They're going to wait 3 months to actually put the implant in. I'm like, what? Then they're going to do the other one. I'm like, so you're talking 6 months? Come on, man. I thought I was going to be done with this shit. But they're doing it the right way, and I understand because I am a heavy smoker. They're worried about it getting infected and shit. It's all good. Okay. I was like, okay, I'm good. We're cool. The biggest thing for me was getting these. Dude, I love them. They fit good. It took a little while to get them to fit right. Anybody that gets partials, and I've heard several people, I won't mention any names, bitch about their partials. They don't fit right. They hurt. Blah blah blah. Yada yada. They hurt me too. They suck, man. I was freaking out, going, "What the fuck? This sucks." So I hate being in pain, especially in my mouth, and that's why I hate so much going to the dentist was because of that. Man, there's nothing worse than hurting in your mouth. So, but I learned that I hope people understand this, and people that will come out and say they hate partials, they don't like their dentures, they hurt. You have to get them to where they're comfortable, and you guys probably already know. I didn't know until I got my own. It takes a while to adjust to get used to them. Plus, I kept going in, and so I would sit, and I would, okay, where is the pain at mostly? Where's it at? That's so we'd focus on that area. Okay, so my dentist he would go in, he'd take a Dremel, he'd take a little off, so there wasn't so much pressure against my teeth. I had one fellow shiner that said that it was pushing on their teeth, and it pushed the other ones out, so they lost more teeth than what they should have. But I think it's just a matter of making adjustments to where it fits and is better for you. That was the case for me. Now they fit great. They lock in secure. They're easy to take in and out. Um, I don't have any issues. In fact, there's times I forget to take them out. I'm going to bed and go, oh shit, my teeth. I forgot to take my teeth out. But yeah, I think it's just a matter of you just need to get used to the fact that in fact, I think the dentist, because I know mine didn't, needs to point out we just need to adjust them to make them fit right. So that therefore, when you're having pressure and pain, they suck, you hate it. You go back and like, dude, this is where the tension is. This is where it's pushing. This is where it hurts. Then they go, okay, well, they'll take a little off at a time, so it's still a tight fit. You want it to fit tight, so when you're talking, they don't go flying out of your mouth. Makes sense, right? So, I just think it's a matter of trying to get used to it and working with your dentist, and they'll work it out with you and they'll fix it. Seriously. They don't want to take too much off because then it's too loose and then it's not fitting right. I still have a few little issues like on the very top of my gums up here. It's too high. I need to bring it down a little bit because it's starting to rub up here on the top of my lip. It irritates me a little bit. Not bad. It's just so if taking just a little bit off, just a tiny bit, we're good. It's a little at a time. Enough of that. Robinson, we had a homemade double wall cannon that would put a cap full of black powder in it with shake windows for 2 blocks. We filled it completely up once and left a hole a foot deep in damage. Robinson, we did the same thing one time. Oh my God. I had a buddy of mine that was into black powder. And he was into also doing his own loads. He would redo his own ammo. And he was my roommate. We lived at the end of the street. It was at the end of a dead end street. My mom and dad owned like 3/4 of the street. Right? And we were renting one of their houses at the very end. It was perfect. It was right on the other side of that dead end street was a big park. Perfect, man. We loved it. And behind that, or behind us, behind the house was a big patch of woods. Loved it, man. Loved living there. Missed that house. But So we got the bright idea. It was the fourth, around the fourth, and we always had uh, beer keg parties. And we had this 55-gallon drum that we cut in half and made handles in it where you can carry it and put it wherever you wanted. And we'd put the keg in there, fill it full of ice. We're good, right? Well, we kind of got burnt out on the beer keg party thing after a while. And we're sitting there bored. Uh, we took a toilet paper roll and we dipped it in some wax to make a cap on the bottom, right? On one end of it. And it got solid. And, okay, we got a good cap. It's good. It was a good half-inch thick. This wax, canned wax. Then we took this black powder and started filling this uh, toilet paper. Toilet paper rolls, what, about that big? About that big around? Dude, we filled this thing up. It's about the equivalent of sticking dynamite. And then we capped it off with more wax, right? Melted wax. Capped it off with more wax. Then once we packed it in there, took that gunpowder and packed it in there carefully, kind of just, you know, packed it in tight. And then once we got it all in there good and tight, we had this toilet paper roll. You guys know what a toilet paper roll looks like. It's about the size of this pill bottle, right? And then we took a Leatherman's poker rope. You know how you do when you want to add an extra hole to your belt? You use that Leatherman tool and make an extra hole. We took that and put a hole in it and stuck one of those long bottle rocket fuses in there and put wax around that at the end of where it goes into the toilet paper hole. We had a decent sized backyard. It wasn't big, it was decent size. Like I said, it was kind of right at the end of the dead end street, and right there's a park there, nobody around us, right? So we took that thing, we put it out there in the middle of the yard. We took this beer keg cooler or the barrel and put it over it. So we had it, we lifted it up, lit that fuse, put the barrel back down over it, and ran like a boom. Dude, it knocked out the bedroom windows on that side of the house. Busted them. We watched this fucking barrel go up in the sky and we never found it. It was gone. It just went. We went looking for it. We were looking in the woods. We're looking down the creek. We're looking in the park. Could never find this fucking barrel. It just blew it. All the neighbors come running out. What the fuck? I'll never forget that as long as dude, we're so fucking lucky we're alive. And shit we used to do. Oh my god. I'll never Joe and son, you brought back a memory there, buddy. I was just out of high school, I was probably 18, 19 years old. Oh my god. That was fun though. Yeah, we never did find that fucking barrel. It was gone. It's gone. We're lucky we didn't get killed by the shrapnel from that fucking barrel. We did see uh I think what I remember is the bottom of it, bottom of the barrel. That's what we saw go up in the sky. The rest of it, we have no idea where the fuck it went, what happened to it. We never did find the bottom either. Man, I'll tell you what. Yeah, don't go out and create your own sticks of dynamite. I'll never forget that shit. None of us will. There's like 6 of us that did it. We're all hanging out at our house. There's 3 of us that lived in the house. We had some buddies over. Yeah, all the neighbors come around. What the fuck are you guys doing? What's going on? We're out there going, whoa. Yeah, my dad wasn't real happy about that because he had to come out and replace the fucking windows. There's 3 windows that need to be replaced. One was a bathroom window and 2 bedroom windows on the side of the house that we set that thing off. We told him about it. He said, God damn it, son, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, we're having fun. Come on, man. My poor dad. Good times. 4th of July memories. one of my uncles that I never met um, died from fireworks. Died at 16. um, where I grew up or where I was at growing up was a little town in Missouri called Claycomo, Missouri. In fact, the Ford Motor Company's main plant, the main building is in Claycomo, Missouri. My mom and dad both of them worked at the Ford plant. Most people did if you were in that town. But it was a little bitty town. Back then, people did shit. I mean, things weren't regulated like they are today. And there was a grocery store and a gas station and a liquor store. I forget what else, but this is at the time when my mom pointed all this shit out to me. I still have my uncle's wallet. He's burnt. He's burnt. Is what it was. How he died, but it was from firecrackers. And apparently there was this old barrel of gasoline oil mix next to the gas station outside the gas station. The 55-gallon drum. The boys are out there being 60-year-old boys, like we were talking, still blowing up shit, right? Well, they guys had a M80 back then. You guys know what M80 was. You guys are old enough to know what M80 was. I don't think they make M80s anymore. I don't know. They may. I don't know. But my uncle took an M80, lit it, and threw it, and it landed on top of this barrel. It blew up. And when it did, it blew up the gasoline and the oil, which got on him and burned him to death. 16 years old. So, guys, be responsible with fireworks and explosives, please. You know, we all have fun. It's 4th of July, have a good time, but yeah, yeah, you're right, Chris. Oh my God, the fireworks. Oh, you're talking about what you're watching on TV. Cool. That's awesome. Oh, yeah. I don't mean to bore you guys with my shit, but I wanted to tell that story to be careful. There's an uncle that I never met, and James was his name. I have his wallet in the house. It was the only thing left that they had from the burning, whatever, however you want to call it. Um, they gave it to my mom, and my mom ended up giving it to me. I still have it today. And you can see it. The wallet's charred. It's got his license. It's not a license, but it's ID card and stuff. There's social security cards in there, different stuff that didn't get burnt. But yeah, be careful, guys. Think, think, think. All right, just be responsible. Think about shit that could or may happen. Not like what I just described about being in my backyard and creating my own stick of dynamite. You got away some shit, man. God sure was looking out for me, man. I'm telling you, I did some stupid shit over the years. I'm lucky to be alive. Seriously, I'm not lying, guys. And I'm sure you guys experienced some of the same shit. You done some stupid shit. You used to get into bottle rocket wars, shoot bottle rockets at each other, Roman candles, yeah, all that shit. Crazy shit. Stupid shit. Stuff we should have never done. We did it. You guys, let's see. I'm trying to do this many years ago. I was watching tonight, watching the neighbors do some fireworks. Reminded me, there's some fireworks they were shooting out tonight. A couple of neighbors in the cul-de-sac. Um, reminded me of it was like a Roman candle, but it wasn't. It was designed just like a Roman candle. When they shoot out, man, they fucking shoot out. It wasn't like a colored ball, but you just see this ball of fire going out, and then boom! I mean, it's a huge, loud boom. They called it flashing thunder. It's Roman candle, but it's called flashing thunder. Man, those things were the best. And we used to get the Roman candle fights with those. Dude, Man, those things were wicked bad. It was like shooting M80s out of a stick. They would shoot 8 rounds of them. Oh my god! And loud and powerful. Holy shit! Do you guys ever remember anything like that called Flashing Thunder? That dude, that stuck in my mind. Every year after that, we always went looking. We did with Flashing Thunder. Let's go get Flashing Thunder. All my money's going into Flashing Thunder. We go out and buy as many as we could every year. And then after a while, he just kind of disappeared. And then, dude, I lived in one of the coolest neighborhoods. I did. All the guys, all of us cleaned. We all did. We did this thing where we made our own fireworks. Don't do this at home. Don't, don't do this at home. We did. Hold on, I gotta highlight Jonas' comment. I should, sorry. Yeah, I should have been killed many times over, but the grace of God, I'm still alive and just saw my first great. Oh, dude, fuck yeah, bro. That's awesome. And that means the world right there. Holy shit. Congratulations, man. That's awesome. That is so cool. Because I know how much I love the grandkids. Dude, I love the grandkids more than kids. The grandkids are awesome. And now that you got, oh shit, dude. Your great grandchild? That's awesome. That's fuck, dude. You're gonna have so much fun with that. I know when I go to visit family, and they're all the grandkids of my brothers. Uncle Moonshine. They love. They call me Uncle Mark and Uncle Moonshine both. Man, dude, I love it. I absolutely love it. And then with the grandkids here, I just had one come visit tonight. First thing she did, she got out of the car, went up to me and grabbed me. Grandpa, and just gave me a big old hug. And man, it meant the world to me. Absolutely. They're the best. Dude, that's awesome that you shared that. Thanks, Travis. Thanks for sharing it, buddy. It does. It means the world. And to me, there's no better feeling. There's not, especially, wait, I'm going to back up in just a second. Well, I'm going to back up in a second. You take them and teach them how to fish. Yeah. You get them hooked on fishing. They ask you, Papa, when are you going to take me fishing? Get in the car. Let's go. Fuck yeah, man. That's the best, especially when they're catching them. You got them hooked, and they want to go, and they want to go, and they want to go. That's the best. I'll never forget the first time with my granddaughter. Man, it was so funny. You guys probably heard me tell this story 100 times. Probably have. I'm gonna tell it again because I love it. It means the world to me. um, I wanted to take them to where it was just, wasn't just hers. A couple of the other grandkids went with us, and I wanted to take them to where I knew they were going to catch fish. I want to get them hooked on fishing to enjoy it. I don't want to take them out here where you may or may not catch fish. I want to make sure we caught fish. We go to a town just south of here, what far, that I knew. Actually, I went and bought bait at this big ass lake where it's kind of hit and miss. May or may not. And this lady at the counter that sold me a bait, she says, taking these kids out fishing, see? She says, let me tell you where to go. Please do. She gave me directions to this little pond. It was in town. It was in the middle of town. Take him there. That kiss. Yes, ma'am. I was all in. So we go to there. We got these night crawlers. Throw them out. Big shit. We're catching fish. Having a good old time. Catching bram. A couple catfish. It's cool. Kids are loving it. My granddaughter, Raina, my favorite. She is definitely my favorite. One day you may understand why. Anyway, um, she's sitting there on the bank. She's impatient. She's impatient. She wasn't getting no bites. That kid's catching fish. She wouldn't get no bites. She kept reeling her line in. Raina, you gotta leave it out there, give them a chance to eat it. Keep reeling your line in, you're not gonna catch anything. Okay, Papa. That kind of thing, right? Well, she's sitting there on the bank, and I'm getting tired of taking the fish off the hook for the other kids. So I sit down, I'm going to relax. I sit down, relax. Papa, Rita, there's this fish sitting right here looking at me. She's sitting right there on the bank. I said, oh, okay, Rita, cool. No, Papa, really, he's just sitting here looking at me. He won't, he's just looking at me. I said, Rita, okay, great. Papa, you don't understand. He's right here. It's a big fish just sitting here looking at me. I said, well, okay, Randy, you like reeling your line in so much, reel your line in and put it right there in front of him. Maybe he'll take it. She did. That motherfucker took and off with that fucking line. I was like, holy shit. Hook him, honey, hook him. She picked up her rod, she hooked it. The fight was on. Oh my gosh, she landed an 8-pound bass. I was like, son of a bitch. She reeled that thing in and she couldn't reel it. The drag kept pulling. It was just a little Zebco, right? I said, just start backing up. Back up the bank, just start backing up. So she did. And she got it right up there on shore. And I went to go get it. And as soon as I did, it got off the hook. And it started flipping it back into the pond. Fuck that. I dove. I fucking dove on top of that goddamn fish. And I grabbed that son of a bitch, my granddaughter, Rita, she's freaking out. She started crying. Papa, are you okay? Did you hurt him? I pulled that thing out of the water. I'm holding him up. I'm like, holy fucking shit. So I went to have her hold it. She was scared. She was freaking out. Papa, I don't want to hurt him. I hope you didn't hurt him. I said, no, honey, you're fine. Here, hold him. Take a picture. Got a picture of her. I should share it. It'd take me forever to find it, but another night I'll try to remember to save it so I can share it for you guys. It was a big old bass. He's sitting here looking at me. I was like, yeah, okay, Ray, whatever. Sure thing, honey. Sure shit, she wasn't lying, dude. But ever since, that was the only fish she caught that whole day. The other kids were catching brim left and right. Real man, having a good old time. She wasn't catching nothing because she wouldn't leave her damn line alone. But she caught the biggest one. Then we let it go. So we go back later, a couple weeks, month later, whatever. Papa, if we catch that big guy again, we're keeping him this time. I want to take him home and eat him. Okay. We'll take him home. We'll eat him. She cracked me up. We never did catch him again, but I told her, I said, no, it's not a bad thing. I said, you know what? Because he's going to get bigger and bigger, and somebody else is going to come along, catch him, and have just as much fun as you do. Papa, you're right. So, yeah, it was all good. Man. I loved it. So, yeah, anytime you take them grandkids fishing or camping, that's another thing. Get them out there, man. Get them away from these videos and shit. Get them out there. Have some fun. Get out there and play hide and seek with them. Shit. They'll love it. They'll remember it for the rest of their lives. Promise you. They have more fun doing that shit than fucking playing videos. And if they do sit there and play videos, one of our favorite things to do to all the grandkids, they come to visit. They want to play videos with me. All right, what kind of videos you got? One of the ones we used to do, I can't remember the name of it. It's been so long. It was really popular. But it was kind of like a hide and seek thing, but you went out and killed people. And you had to find out who the killer was. That was a lot of fun. I forget the name of it. You guys remember the name of that? If you do, post it on air. Put it in the comments. It was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun with that. They love playing that with me. Every time they come over, Papa, can we play? Hell yeah, let's play. Get your phone out. Get your iPad out. Whatever. Let's play. We had a lot of fun, especially when you can pair up and you get 2 or 3, maybe 4 of you all in the same group. Oh, yeah, then you can collaborate and kill off everybody else, then you're the last 4. It's always fun. We had a blast. I'm telling you, man, grandkids are the best. Absolutely the best. I can't wait to go. Before I go to Maggie Valley, I'm going to go see my brother. I'm hoping. In fact, I need to text him and say, "Hey, get those grandkids over to visit you while I'm there, will you?" They are cool. They're a lot of fun, and they love their Uncle Moonshine. We always have a good time, so I'm hoping to get them out there. Hoping to hook up with them while I'm out there and visiting with my brother. That'd be a lot of fun. Those are the best. That's better than visiting my brother. He knows it. He knows what I look forward to. Where are them damn kids at, man? Come on, let's have some fun. I like getting out here with you and hanging out with you and reminiscing, but let's hang out with these grandkids, man. That means more to me than anything in the world. It really does. It's all about the kids. Make sure you bring them up right. Teach them the old ways. They'll have a lot of fun. They'll remember it. Promise you. They will remember it. They want to come back and they want them to do more. And you know what? They're going to pass that on to their kids too. That's what keeps it going, man. Next thing we're going to do is I'm going to take them out shoot. We're going to go out and do some shooting. Hell yeah. Blink, blink, blink with those tin cans. Then we'll go hunt. I'm looking forward to that too. Hell yeah. Get them started early, man. Get them to respect it. Get them to respect firearms. Teach them the right ways. They will. They'll respect them. They won't use them the wrong way. You let them know. Teach them the right ways. They'll respect it. They won't do the wrong thing. That way, their firearms aren't a hazard. They always are. Don't get me wrong. But when taught the right way, when taught by the right person in the right way, it's all good, man. It's all good. I love you guys, man. I love coming on here and talking with you. I wish you would make more comments and talk more so we can converse and reminisce about your life experiences. In fact, if you want to come on here live with me, you're more than welcome to. Just say so, and I'll send you a link. We come on here and talk. It's a lot easier talking live than it is in the comments. I get that. It is. That's why I go live so much. But yeah, I'd be more happy to have you in. We can just talk, man. Reminisce. I love it. I really do. We were reminiscing earlier when my daughter and son-in-law were here. We were talking about some stuff that we did. Good times, man. Good times, especially our holidays. You know, we talk about things we did in the past, games we played, things we did, places we went. Always good stuff. Always good stuff. A lot of times, what's funny about it is a lot of times there was always a mishap. Something happened that was bad and pissed you off, or ended up costing you a lot of money or whatever. But you know what? That's the thing you remembered. You share that. It's always good. It's always fun. By all means. I don't know who all we got here. I keep seeing like 3 and 6 people on here at one time, and then it's 3, 6, 7, 3. There we go. Johnson. Hell yeah, Johnson. I love you coming in here and texting. I taught my daughter how to play at an early age, and now she outshoots everyone on her police squad, and they can't stand it. That's the fucking shit. That's what I'm talking about. You teach them young. Dude, my dad, he was an expert rifleman and an expert pistolman in the Marines. And we used to go out to the UF or VFW club all the time when I was young. And they had a uh I forget what they call it, but it was younger kids where the older guys would teach how to shoot. We'd go out to the VFW. They had it was perfect rifle range. It was awesome the way they had it set up. And we'd shoot. my dad, he always took me out there. And dude, I used to have the best times. I wasn't always as good as he was, of course. Was. But I'm not bad, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, your dad's always going out, do you? But yeah, teach them when they're young, man. And then there you go. Taught her how to play at an early age. Yeah, she outshoots everyone. Fuck yeah, Travis. That's awesome, buddy. I'm glad you shared that. That's cool as shit. That's where it's at. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, you gotta be a part of your kid's life. Don't let the damn electronics and the video games be your babysitter. Get involved, man. Be a part of their lives. That's what the world needs right now. Parents being parents. Being a part of the kids' lives and have fun with them. Be a kid. Be a kid with them. They love that shit. They eat it up. Too much. Sometimes I'm too much of a kid. My wife hates it. You're a fucking kid. Grow up already. I don't want to grow up. I wanna have fun. Yeah, I do. I have a lot of fun. I'm not saying I don't work. I don't struggle through life. I don't have hard times. You know what? There's too much of that shit. So I try to have a good time. Yeah, I think that's why I come on here so much. So I can have a good time. I come on here and have a good time talking to you guys, talking about shit and talking about reminiscing and doing different things and our own childhoods and the way we're bringing our own kids up, things we've done, things we taught them. That's all cool shit, man. It's always good. Always. All right, let's see if I can finish this damn tall boy here. Build it, build it, build it. There we go. That's the window right there. If that's going, I'm going. I'm gonna get out there and finish up that garage tomorrow. Now, I won't finish it tomorrow, but I want to finish that half. That'd be cool. That'd be a huge accomplishment. Yeah, see, I'm starting to slur my words already. Damn it. Fireworks are starting to die off. Oh, hell, that's after midnight. Damn. Yeah, guys. Anything you guys want to share? I love sharing. Johnson, thanks for sharing. David Dance, you want to chime in? Chris Pollen, chime in, man. Let me tell us about your experiences, what you going through with your kids and grandkids and stuff. It's awesome, man. I love sharing this stuff. It's good stuff. David Dance. Oh, you going to bed, buddy? All right, David. Hey, buddy, come on. Thanks for coming on. Please do me a favor and find that information for me on that Mullen. I definitely want to figure that out. I want to try it, give it the best shot I got. Every time I go to the doctor for a checkup, I always come in through borderline shit. They're like, well, right there, you're not mad. You don't need to be concerned, but you need to be concerned. So, last time I went, they wanted me to go do a check for cancer of the lungs because I have all the wheezing. Well, no wonder I got all this fucking tar in there. Duh. If I can get it rid of it, then fuck, let's get rid of it. I don't mind coughing. Shit, I coughing up this, but coughing up tar and nicotine. Get it out of there. I appreciate it, David. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for coming on tonight, dude. Love having you always. Absolutely. Just so you know, David, I am going to look into that more as far as those natural remedies. I'm going to go on Casey Heister's website and find out how we can make those things that she does that she sells. Because I'm telling you, man, that metal thing that made a big difference. The black walnut helped, but when I added that heavy metal, I think it's coriander. I could be wrong. But anyway, it looks like broccoli. What the hell? Shadow, my friend. Hell yeah, brother. Okay, we gotta do a shot. Shadow's here. Gotta do a shot. Mr. Shotman himself. Shots. Ding, ding, ding. Let's do a shot. What you miss, LOL. Can't stay but a minute. Shots. Hell yeah, let's do a shot, Shadow. Shadow, I meant to message you earlier, but I will do that tomorrow. We need to talk. We need to talk, fella. All right. Ding, ding, ding. Ring that bell. Ding, ding, ding. Here's the shadow. Mm. Oh my God, that pizza is so good. Wow. It's unbelievable. Anyway, Shadow, love you, man. David Dance, you too, buddy. Anyway, I want to get those out. I will look up her recipes on how to make those, and I'll start sharing that with everybody on the Herb podcast. So we can make our own. That'd be cool. Start doing videos of how to make it and what the ingredients are, and do that. Dude, I can't believe what a difference it's made for me. Seriously. Oh yeah, absolutely, man. I love coming over here and talking to you guys. I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. I don't know. Finish this drink, then I'll get out. But oh, unless you're talking to Shadow. I enjoy it too, Drummer Son. Absolutely, 100%. In fact, I wish you'd come in here sometime and just join me on stage, be live with me. It's a lot easier to talk in person. Yeah, the fireworks are still going right out here too, right in my backyard. My neighbors, he's shooting off a bunch of them. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but more likely you can. Yeah, they're still going. They'll go on all night. They always do every year here. Just like my next door neighbor, he's got a big Christmas party he does. They start Christmas Eve and go on to the day after Christmas. It's like a 3-day party. And these Puerto Rican, they play loud Puerto Rican music the whole fucking time. He's got a pool and they're out there and it's just the on and on. It's like, dude, do you ever fucking sleep? 3 days, dude. Come on. Dude, I know it's Christmas and all. I'm a Christian. And I like Christmas, but dude, I like to sleep once in a while too. These fireworks are going all night. I feel bad for the dog. She can't stand. She freaks out. The wife, she can hardly sleep over it. So Chris Bayless says at the 250. We meet at the 250. Not following Chris. I know we try to not type as much, so we try to get our point across, but sometimes it's vague, and I'm not sure where you're at, Chris. In DC, you're at the 250 at DC. Still not quite there. 250 at DC. In DC. At 250 in DC. I used to live in the DC area. You're not in the DC area. I know you're not. So you're talking about the Trump thing. We heard very few fireworks tonight. I didn't shoot any. We are in such a drop that the drugs don't even dare fly a cigarette. Dude, oh my God, that's funny as shit, Travis. At the White House. Okay, okay. I was picking it up as I was going, but I had to clarify. Got you, Chris. Appreciate it, buddy. Joe said you're absolutely right. Uh, when when I first bought this house here in Florida, we went through a drought, and there was a fire burn. Dude, there was fires breaking out everywhere. Everywhere you went, there's smoke blowing here, fires over here, roads closed because of fires. I had bought a Jeep. I love that Jeep. I miss that Jeep. And it was a Grand Cherokee, 4-wheel drive. I used to go everywhere in that Jeep. There's some places close by here that I used to go four wheeling just to go. I just pull off on the shoulder and down in the woods. I'd go. I'd just do it. One time, me and my brother went out. We were drinking, and fuck it, dude. We pulled down this place. There's fire all around us. It's like, what the fuck did we just pull into? They were doing a what do they call them? Prescribed burn. Fucking fireman ran us out of there. What are you guys doing down here? You must be. Well, the road wasn't closed, but yeah, it was an experience. But yeah, we went through a burn, and there was a time where you thought about smoking that cigarette. You started flicking out the windows, like, wait a minute. I hear you, drummer. So yeah, I went through that. I don't want to start a forest fire because I flipped my cigarette out. But yeah, it wasn't just prescribed burns. Like we had a lot of natural burns too. Lightning. Orlando, Florida is the lightning capital of the world. We have lightning strikes here. When a storm comes through here, there's an average of 1,000 lightning strikes. So yeah, that'll start a fire at heartbeat, especially when it's dry. So yeah, I need to move out of the state just mainly because there's so many people here. I love Florida. It's a great. I just need to get away from the population. I just need solitude. Not necessarily solitude, but not when I sneeze and my neighbor goes, "Bless you." I want to be far away from my neighbor. He can't hear me shit. You know, dude, you got a problem. Really? You heard that? Yeah, I heard that. That happened last week. I was out here. It's 2 weeks ago. I was running still. I went over to adjust my water for my work. I'm out there, dude. It takes me a while to dial it in, and I bent over. No, I was pulling weeds. My son, I'm sorry, my bad. I was pulling weeds out of the flower bed. And I'm down there on my hands and knees, and I'm pulling weeds. And dude, it was a long one, and it sounded wet. I mean, it was bad. It went forever. Like I'm right next to my neighbor with the privacy fence. You can't see it's privacy. And I hear him, damn, dude, was that you? Did you shit your pants? And I busted up laughing. I said, I'm sorry, man. Yeah, I did. And he got a whiff of his, oh my God. So, yeah, my neighbors are a little too close. I just got over laughing about it and I did it again. He's like, dude, you need to go shit. Oh man, it's amazing. I hope you can find a rewatch. I mean, it's amazing. Yeah, I will. I'm sure I will, Chris. I'm sure it'll be there. I'll check it out. I do follow Fox, so I'll be sure to check it out. I'm sure it is amazing. I'm sure. I'll check it out tomorrow. After I take care of the shit in the garage. Come on up to Johnson County, North Carolina, brother. We will make room for you and welcome you as a neighbor. Dude, I didn't know you was in Johnson County, North Carolina. Seriously? Johnson, dude, we need to private message each other because I'm heading that way. You know I am. Fuck, dude. God damn it. Hell yeah. Dude, we need private message because I got so many plans during that time. I got 11 days off. I'm going to go see Shadow, which he's way the fuck over there. But, dude. All right. So I'm leaving here on the 19th, driving toward Jackson, Tennessee. I'll, I'll be in Jackson, Tennessee on the 20th. 21st, 22nd, on the 23rd, I'm headed toward Maggie Valley, but I'm stopping in Nashville. Hopefully. Not sure about that yet. I will be in Maggie Valley the 23rd. The pre party is the 23rd. The actual festival is the 24th and 25th. The 26th, I'm still in Maggie, just hanging, chilling, getting over the hangover bullshit. Maybe, I don't know yet. I'm not positive. But maybe the 26th, Drum and Son, maybe I could head up to see you. That would be cool. I'm recording it. I'll share it when I can. Awesome, Chris. That'd be cool, buddy. Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate that, Chris. You know I love that shit. I'm patriotic. Absolutely. When it comes to that shit, I'm all for it. I'm all about it. So I'd be more than happy to check that out. That would make me really, yeah, especially while I'm out here in 2 days running this thing. Once it gets running, I got it dialed in, then yeah, I got time. I'm in Percy Flowers County, the most famous moonshiner there ever lived. Dude, dude, Robinson. God damn it, Robinson. You just added a cog into my whole, but dude, it will be worth it. So private message me. Please don't forget, because I will. If you private message me, we'll start talking. And I'm in that area anyway at that time. So right to you, hang out for a day, do whatever we got to do. And that's why I want a private message so we can talk and maybe make arrangements. I don't want to go into a lot of detail live, but dude, I want to make something happen. So that'd be really cool. Dude, drop us up. We got to do this. We got to make this happen. Absolutely. That would be cool. That would be cool. I want to head up to Elizabethton to Tracy Bumgarner's place at Ace Custom Copper to see him. It'll only be a couple hours tops. And from there, my original plan was from there, I was going to drive out to Virginia to go see Shadow. But I still have 4 days there. So, we work something out, man. Robert said, I would love to come see you, man. Let's make it happen. We'll see what we got to do to make it happen. So, private message me. We'll work something out in detail. I kind of, I'm about 75% have my whole trip planned out. It's the end part I don't. So let's work it out, man. I would love to, dude. Dude, that would make my day so much, especially for you guys know that I started this traveling moonshiner thing. Dude, that would be a big episode. So let's make that happen. That would be really cool. We can throw that in and make it a part of the traveling moonshiner. Travis Hunt? Dude, we gotta make it happen. Be awesome. Be really cool. Absolutely. I don't know if you guys know. In fact, I started this traveling moonshiner thing years ago. My thoughts behind it was what I would do is travel the country making shine with fellow moonshiners or other people and film it while we were doing it. That was my original plan. It kind of went to the wayside because that's kind of hard to do when we all know why. I think maybe not, but you don't want to advertise that until after the fact. Kind of catch my drift. Um, so that's why I started doing. I'll just go to distilleries and be the traveling moonshiner and going to different distilleries. But to be able to hook up with you guys and do stuff like that, then that goes back to my original thought, the traveling moonshiner. Follow me? So, Johnson got something in the plans. We gotta make it happen, buddy. That'd be awesome. That'd be cool. Percy Flowers. County. All right. Um, I've heard, and not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying that at all. But I've heard a lot of people talk about their county was the number one county for moonshine. Blah blah blah. My brother says that. Oh yeah, this county was the biggest county of moonshine, where moonshine came from blah blah. I'm like, yeah, I've heard that so many damn times. I'm not doubting you. I'm not saying that you're incorrect, but cool. That'd be awesome. That would just add to the story. Oh hell no, you didn't just pop in here. Just want to say happy Independence Day, brother. Love you. Love you too, Richard. Glad you popped in, man. Sorry you're late, but hey, glad you popped in. It's never late. It's always a good time. So you're good, Richard. Good to see you, man. Driving song, gotta make it happen, man. Be awesome. I asked my wife to come with me again. She refused me again. So I will be alone. Cassie will be at Massey. Cassie will be at Maggie Valley, but she's not going with me. She's going to meet me there. And then when I leave Maggie, in fact, I think she's leaving Maggie Valley before I do. But we're going separate, which I hate because I love driving with them. Great company, great good time. Being with your daughter, obviously, always good time. It's just didn't work out in the plans for us to go together. You're always late or early. You're good. You're good, Richard. It's always good. Joe's love you too, man. Dude, we gotta make it happen, brother. We really do. That'd be awesome. That'd be so cool. Fuck yeah. Dude. I'm gonna put it in the script. I'm gonna put it in the script. When I say script, I mean my plans. Guys, I write it out every day. I go through, okay, we're gonna go here, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, these are the time. It always work out that way. But at least I got an idea of where I'm going and what I'm doing and when. Okay. I try to plan ahead. I always have, always will. Love it. So I have an idea in my head what's going to happen. It doesn't always work out. Never, never, never. But at least I have an idea and I have something to go on. So, Drummond, so that's why we need to talk. And Chris says, well, the fireworks ended. They did here too. Wow, how weird is that? I haven't heard boom in a minute. They must have ended it after it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. That's probably why. They'll probably start getting complaints. The cops start showing up. Uncle Moonshine's out there laughing his head off. He needs to quiet down. I'm surprised I haven't got any complaints because I'm out here at wee hours in the morning. And I'll tell you, I've been out here sitting here having cigarettes with my wife in the morning or evening, whatever. And I hear the neighbors talking loud and clear. I hear every word they say. So I'm sure they're hearing me right now. I'm sure of it. So it's like, never got a complaint. Never. Miss Morgan, you need to quiet down. People are trying to sleep. Probably because they know I'll retaliate. Motherfucker, you call cops on me, motherfucker? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Oh, hell. Oh, there's a couple more moons. They're still going. They'll go all night. They always do. Every four, I can wake up to go pee at 4 o'clock in the morning. Boom, boom, boom. Damn, do you guys ever go to sleep? That's how I could go. That was a gun. That's what that was. I know the difference. Somebody shooting off a gun back here. Oh, I should say that. Shh. Don't say that. A pew pew. That's what that was. That was a pew pew. Yeah, guys. I'm about finished with this drink. About finished with this cigarette. I think I'm gonna call it a night. Absolutely been a good time. Always is. Always. I love going live and chat with you guys and share stuff. It brings back memories and all kinds of stuff. So, and tonight it brought in me hooking up, meeting in person, Robinson. Fuck yeah, let's do this, man. Let's make it happen. I'm all for it. Go by, look up with Robinson, hang out with him for a little while, then over to Virginia to hook up with Shadow. Hell yeah, I got to. Come on, guys, right? Am I not wrong? Come on. Am I not right? We got to meet two guys making moonshine, both with the same name, live in totally two different parts of the country. He's in Virginia, I'm in Florida. We got to meet. We got to meet in person. Wrong or right? You tell me. Just got through having a three-finger pour, a 131 proof JD rye. I'll smack you in the face. Smack in the face. Yeah, yeah. Well, I don't know about, I like rye, Richard. Um, but that slap in the face, you know, I wanted to go down smooth and say, fuck yeah. Not a slap in the face. I want to, yeah, that's what I want. That was smooth for 131. That was smooth. Smooth. Not smooth. Smooth with an F. Smooth. That was smooth. I'm fucked up individual. I am. I'm so fucked up. I'm fucked up in the head. Not that I'm drunk. I'm just fucked up in the head. If you can't laugh at yourself, hey, damn, boobs are still going. I gotta go pee. Oh, it's tasty, just strong. I got you, buddy. I was just fucking. That's good. I love the rye. I didn't used to like rice. I hated rice. Didn't tasty like whoa. Now you're talking. Now if it's like candy, it goes down smooth. Hell yeah, buddy. That was JD Rye. All right. When you say JD Rye, you're talking about Jack Daniels. Cool. I'll have to try that. Thanks. Look for it. Hell yeah. Well, it took me years to like a rye. You introduced me to a rye and try it. No, too hot for me. The older I get, the more I like a rye. Now, I've shared this story 100 times. I'm gonna share it again tonight. Yeah, yeah, I am. You know I am. I had a master distiller who went on master distiller, female. Uh, I had her on the podcast years ago. One of the first ones I had. Shit, I can't think of her name right now. Female. Shit, she's probably watching and I'm fucking up her name right now. Anyway, she sent me a rye. And it was marked on the bottle that she sent me, a small little bottle, sample bottle, like a half ounce or whatever. And I tried it, I liked it. And I asked her what it was. She told me it was rye. I was like, no. I said, how much rye was it? She told me it was a high percent. I can't remember off the top of my head now. It's been like 3 years. And I called her out. I feel bad for calling her out. I said, no, there's no way it's that much rye. It's like 80% rye. I'm like, no. I feel bad for calling her out. Erica. Erica was her name. um, and she worked at a distillery in Pennsylvania. She was head master distiller at Pennsylvania distillery there. I can't think of the name. Anyway, and she told me the reason why it was so smooth is because it aged so long. It was like 3 years aged. Ah. Dude, that made a whole difference. It was so good. 80% rye. It was 80% rye. I couldn't believe it was that much rye. Usually you hear about 30, 40% rye. This is 80% rye. I was like, there's no fucking way, Erica. I felt bad. I was calling her out live on a podcast. I'm like, no, there ain't no fucking. I felt bad. Once she told me how and why, I was like, oh shit. Damn, I feel like a fucking idiot. But yeah, it was good. But the older I get, the more I like rye. And the higher percent of the rye, like I said, it kind of goes with the age and your flavor profile. Um, the older you get, the more your flavor profile changes and you accept more that you didn't before. It's kind of like if when you're a child and you don't like asparagus, you're now you're 30 and you like asparagus kind of thing. If that makes sense. Yes, sir. Single barrel proof rye. Cool. I'm looking to try that. Thanks for sharing that, Richard. That's awesome. Chris is still here. Hell yeah, buddy. Glad you're still here, man. Hanging out. But was in all malted. But it was all malted. Okay. All right. I did this poaching. I want to enter the contest with Mama B right here. I used a malted barley, which I'm not a real big fan of. I'm not. It did add a different flavor. It did add to it, and it changed it, which that's what I was looking for. I won last year with the poaching. It was all potato. Let me back up. It was potato and oats that I won with. That was a gun too. These guys are out here shooting guns now. Just don't come through the wall. Anyway, um, this year for this entry, I'm using. I shouldn't say this because Richard's listening, and he might want to enter on the contest. So. But I did the malted barley and the oats. The only difference I made from this year compared to last year is I added the barley. I'm not a big fan of the barley, not just not, but it did add a different flavor, and it seems to be a little more creamier than what it was before. I like it. So that's the jar I picked. Dude, I ran 3 different runs. This is the one I picked for that. I got it set aside. Let's go to Maggie Valley. There it is. In fact, I think I might do a little sippy sip out there right now. It's pretty good. It's not bad at all. It's it says moonshine on the nose. Yes, moonshine. You can smell that rye. No, not rye. The barley. It's faint, but when you taste it, oh yeah, it's 100 proof, 105 proof. I like that. It goes down smooth. It's got that creamy, and you can taste it. It's just wow, and it stays there. That's what I like about it. Yep, I used to like a rye much either, or used to not like a rye much either. I like a good wheat whiskey too. There you go. Yeah, wheat. Yeah, that's another one. That's it takes a little taste profile. Yep. She is Maddie. What? Mama B's mad at me? I love Mama B. She is so competitive, guys. I hope she wins. I really do, just because she's so competitive. And she came in second place on Masters of Steel. And here's the thing you guys don't know. All right, I want to share this with you. So when Masters of Stiller first came out, me and my ex roommate in Jacksonville, we watched it together. First episode. I looked at him and said, "I'm getting on that fucking show." He looked at me and laughed. He said, "Yeah, right. Okay, whatever." I was like, "No, I'm getting on that show." So I came home on my days off. I'm on the computer. I can't. I'm not computer savvy. I'm not. My daughter was here, Cassie. She said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm trying to figure out how to get on this show." "What show?" So this new show just came out, Master of Steel. I'm trying to figure out how to get on it. Well, who's through? I says, "Through the Moonshiner." Oh, dude, it's like 5 seconds later, she's here. I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." So I emailed. Dude, it was like, I don't know, an hour later, bling, I get an email from Magilla. What the fuck? This is cool. Oh, cool. Awesome. I'm gonna shorten the story up because I gotta go pee and probably go to bed and yawn you too. But anyway, so we got talking about what show or what episode they wanted me to be on, and she doesn't work at McGill anymore. She hasn't for a couple of years now. But the girl I interviewed with asked me if I did a poaching. I said, "What's a poaching? I don't know what poaching is. What are you talking about?" "Well, it's usually made with potato." "Oh, I make potato all the time." "Oh, well, that's the episode for you then. We need to get you on there." "Fuck yeah, let's do it." Well, time went by during COVID and didn't hear nothing, didn't hear nothing. She told me I was going to hear something from the producers in a couple of weeks. 6 weeks went by. I email her back. "Hey, what's going on? It's Mark Morgan, Uncle Moonshine, checking in, see what's going on." "Oh, COVID's going on. We're not sure we're going to do a second year episode, whatever, second season, blah, blah, blah." I was like, whatever. Just let me know. 6 more weeks went by. Like, what the fuck? I haven't heard from these people. Emailed her again. "Yeah, well, we're still not sure. We want to get you on the poaching episode when we do that." So, okay, cool. "You'll be hearing something from us soon. One way or the other, if or not, you're going to be hearing something soon." Cool. 4 weeks go by. Nothing. I was like, fuck it. I give up. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Just hold up right there. Sorry about that. Wife told me she had to go to bed. Anyway, so I was like, fuck it. No, I'm done. Guys, whatever. I gave up on it. Whatever. It was about 6 weeks after that. I get a phone call from McGill. Hey, we reached out to you a while back, yada yada. We was wondering if you were still interested in being on the show. I said, by all means, I want to be on the show. Even now, more so than before. Okay, cool. Well, we'll be hearing something from somebody soon. Yeah, I've heard that before. So I was in Jacksonville. Phone rings from New York. I go to answer it. No, actually, I didn't. My bad. I was like, New York? Fuck, I don't know anybody in New York. I let it go. Voicemail. I get a voicemail saying, hey, this is so and so. I'm a producer with Magilla. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, shit. I call them right back. Left a message. They never called me back. I'm like, what the fuck? Next thing I know, like 4 or 5 weeks later, Mama B is on the show or going on the show to do a poaching. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? So, Mama B, yeah, come after me. Come on. Hey, guys, that being said, I want to say this. So, after Mama B did her episode and Ambassador Stiller, I did try her poaching there at Maggie Valley. It was like 3 years ago. And that was good. It was really good. She gave me a sample of what she had on the show. I was like, Mama B, this should have won. I didn't try the other guys that did win, but yeah, I was like, dude, this shit's better than mine. You would have beat me. Um, but we never did find out, right? But anyway, that's my story with that, and I just want to share that with you guys. And appreciate you hanging out and listening to it. But so that's kind of why we have a Mama B, not just the fact that she's very competitive, and the fact that I should have been on that show and I wasn't for whatever reason. They did tell me I can be very political at times, and at that time I was. And they told me, watch what you put on social media. Watch what you say or do on social media because they will be checking out your social media. I just kind of like, whatever, I'm me. I am going to be me no matter what. I am me. So maybe that had a part in it. I don't know. And you're right about the rolled oats. Yeah, and that's why I put oats in this. It does make. I'm a firm believer. I didn't know that before, but once I tried it last year and this year with the oats, definitely smoother. Man, it makes it gives that creamy, and it makes it a lot smoother. It takes that bite out. When you do 105 proof, you add the oats. When the oats are in there, it makes it feel more like 90. And you're right about that, Chris. Absolutely. You know, if you're having a great night. You too, Richard. Shine on, brother. Should have said I've got I'm back to the shine. I like that, Chris. Oh yeah. Oh shit, yeah. It was good shit. That's when we met. Hell yeah. Oh shit, my batteries get low. I guess that's a good time for me to call it quits, guys. I'm about to finish with my drink, just finished a cigarette, so hey, I know my battery's low. I got the AC running. Gets a little humid here, so I gotta keep that AC going. I'm gonna unplug it right now. And I'll plug in the computer so I'm not worried about the battery. It probably got a lot quieter. Yeah, there we go. And no more battery problems because guess what? I got power. It was good shit when we met. That's awesome, Chris. Oh man. Chris, dude, hope to meet you again. You gonna be at Maggie Valley? Did we talk about this before? You going to Maggie? I think we did. Guys, I hate to say this. This will more than likely be my last festival I go to, unless it's in Florida, somewhere close. Or if I move to Tennessee, then things will change. But for right now, in my mind, Maggie Valley will be my last festival. I'm looking close to retirement. We all know how retirement goes. You're on a fixed income and things aren't easy. And right now, I make good money. So traveling and doing things aren't that big a deal. But once I'm on that fixed income, that's going to all change. So I'm just letting everybody know right now. Once that happens, which will probably be within the next year, I'm gonna call it quits. I'm tired of working, tired of trying to keep up with these 30-year-olds when I'm 65. It sucks, man. Um, I like to work. I do. I like to stay busy. I like to stay active, but at the same time, I don't want to pull them down, and I don't want to be in the way. And I'm just getting to the point where I'm done. I'm ready to just chill and do my thing. So I don't want to say this gonna be my last, but it may be my last. Y'all got my strawberry shine and jerky. No, I won't be at Maggie Valley this year. All right, buddy. That sucks. I hate to hear that, brother. Um, hope we meet up some other time, some other way, some other place. But yeah, most likely this will be it for me. I want to go to all of them. I really do. I would more than happy to go. If I had the funds, I would be at every event. I would, because I love them. I always have a good time at all of them. Meet a lot of great people and always have a good time. But it's just, I mean, come on, it's real life, right? And we all can only do what we can do. And yeah, it's just getting that point in my life where it's like, yeah, you just need to chill, buddy. Just need to kick back and relax a little bit and enjoy life and enjoy the grandkids. Spend more time with them. Which, like, after a night, you guys already know that's one of my favorite things. Dude, I can't get enough of them. And then when you do get enough of them, it's like, okay, I've had enough of your shit. You're going home to mommy. Call the daughter. Come get your kid. No, but it's always good. Man. It really is. Tonight, had the granddaughter over tonight, and she was very respectful. Oh my God. And she was just very loving when she saw me. Oh, Papa came over, gave me a big hug, and once me and her daddy started talking, she knew, step aside. She got her own little world, but I looked over at her, you can tell she's ready for bed. She got tired. She wound down. I was like, she got real quiet. It's like, yeah, it's time for you to go home. Daddy's got to work in the morning, so yeah, it's all good, man. It's all part of it. Not your last, bro. We'll fight each other all the way. Absolutely, Chris. I hope we do, buddy. I really do. We will. You know, who knows? Who knows what it's going to bring? Um, maybe there'll be a festival where I'm at and you find it to where you can go to it. And hell yeah. Or who knows? You never know. But I'm just saying that for me to plan to go to a festival, I've been invited to many this year. Uh, Florida Bottle, shit, what do they call that? The one out on where the beach meets the ocean, or the mountain meets the beach, whatever. There in North Carolina, I've been invited to that for the last couple of years, and I just never can make it. Last year, because of vacation time, it wasn't panning out. This year is financial shit. I got too many things going on. But you never know. You don't. You just don't. But for me to plan it right now, and from what I'm saying, I just want to let you guys know that when retirement hits, the finances right there, man. I mean, I'll be on a fixed income and just be like, no, I gotta go on the bare minimum. But again, you never know. You never know. It is what it is, and we do the best we can. Ugh, 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 ugh. Damn it, man. Guys, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night and get off here. It's 1:11 a.m. here, so I want to get up early. Tomorrow I gotta go through the garage some more. Actually, tomorrow I'm gonna need to check the mesh and see where it's at on fermentation. Last I checked it. Last I checked it this afternoon, it was 1.013. So if it's finishes off, I'll be running it tomorrow while the paint in the garage finishes drying. Because I gotta wait 24 hours. And the 24-hour mark will be about 6 p.m. tomorrow. Then I can move all the shit on one side of the garage over to the new paint and not worry about fucking it up. But it did start over that. So hopefully, yeah, you're an hour behind me, buddy. Yeah, you're in the Midwest time zone. Gotcha, buddy. Besides that, I've been up a while. I got up early. I got started on that garage early. I want to get that shit knocked out. I'm sore. I'm tired. Up and down that ladder, painting the walls, up and down on the floor. Old man like me doing all that shit like a 35-year-old. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, your mind is funny. Your mind says, oh, yeah, you can do that. And then your mind says, the fuck you can't. Motherfucker, what the hell are you doing to me? Yeah, it's always good. Been on here for 2.5 hours. Yeah, you're out Central, buddy. I got you. I used to be Central. I grew up in Missouri. I know all about Central. Now I'm on Eastern. It's all good. You guys are the bomb. Love coming on here and sharing and talking with you guys. Anytime you want to come on here live with me, just send a request. Hey, Uncle Moonshine, send me a link. I want to come on and talk to you. Feel me, feel free, man. Yeah, I'm an old man. You're right about that, brother. You are right. You are right about that. I'll tell you what. You hear all your life from the old people. It sucks getting old, and I'm telling you, it does. It sucks. Start getting all these aches and pains. Can't do half the shit you used to do. Man, it sucks. But hey, with this new remedy I've been doing from Casey Heister, I'm waking up in the morning with wood. I bet a lot of you can't say that. I'm telling you, try it. And you guys will be like, fuck yeah, this is awesome. Not that I'm doing anything with it, but it's awesome just waking up with it. Hell yeah. Hey guys, it's been awesome. Thanks for joining me tonight. Love you guys. You know I do. Hope to see you soon. In fact, it's supposed to be on tomorrow night. I have to talk to Joey. Something weird. Let me stop. Oh, before I sign off. I was going to make an announcement today on Two of Us in a Jar about we're going to be on tomorrow night, right? Tomorrow night's our night. July 5th. Somehow, I don't know how, it's kind of freaking me out, weirding me out, that I have been banned from Two Uncles in a Jar. What the fuck happened? What do you mean? I texted Joey and said, what's going on? No, wait. Whoa, what? What? I'm a 72 model. Chris, really? You're that old, bro? I didn't know that. Damn, man. Dude. Oh my God. Bro. Oh my, I hope I make it to 72, bro. I really do. Damn, that's awesome. Congratulations, man. But anyway, so I was gonna make an announcement about, hey, be sure to tune in to Two Uncles in a Jar tomorrow night, Sunday night, 8 p.m. They won't even let me on there. For some reason, I've been banned from it. I don't know what happened. I text Joey. I'm like, Joey, hey, what's going on? Why am I being denied? Yada yada. I don't know. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? I don't know if it's Facebook thing. I don't know. Um, I do plan on being on tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Uh, I don't know if Joey plans on being there, especially day after the 4th, if he's out of town, yada yada. I don't know. We haven't gone that far in the conversation other than trying to figure out why I've been banned from Two Uncles in a Jar. Oh, you're born in 72. Okay. All right. So you're 10 years younger than I am. So, okay. Now, you got a little while to go there, Chris. Once you get to my age, dude, you're going to feel it. You're going to be like, what the fuck? Uncle Moonshine, you jinxed me, motherfucker. Dude, no, it just happens. And I heard it for years. I heard it for years. Oh my God, when you get to 60, you're going to, oh yeah, it's true. I'm just, I hope it's not for you. I hope you work out, you have a healthy life, yada, yada. You don't feel it. Good God, dude, every day. Let me tell you a little something. I go to bed. When I get up in the morning to get up, I'm holding on to the wall like I'm drunk. Seriously, it's just that hard just to even get out of bed and start walking. To go to the bathroom to pee, it's like, holy shit, what the fuck happened? Come on, man. I used to jump out of bed, go there, fill up the toilet, flush it, go about my way. Now it's like I'm drunk. I'm not. God damn. Fuck. It sucks, man. Prepare. Just prepare. What I mean by prepare, work out, stay healthy, eat right, you'll be okay. But if you don't, you do like I did, just live life like, fuck it, man. I'm doing what I want to do. Yeah, okay. Good luck with that. That's all I'm going to say, buddy. Good luck with that. Hey, I'm signing off. Love you guys. Thanks for being here. Hopefully, I'll see you tomorrow night on Two Uncles and a Jar. No, no, we don't have a special guest tomorrow night. We're just going to. My plan was just to wing it, do the dumb crook news thing, and just have a good time, talk about what's going on in the moonshine community, with Solomon and all this shit, and just be us, No special guest. I'm starting to plan on doing some more stuff. I've done the traveling moonshiner stuff. And I'm going to different distilleries. I've done some filming, did some editing, yada yada yada. I've had the distilleries that I haven't gone to have agreed to come on and do a podcast with us and be a part of it. But I haven't done any of the editing stuff. So I haven't set that up with the distillers, if you will. So until I do that, then it's just going to be kind of a waiting thing. And plus, I want those distilleries that I did visit, I want to make sure I send Uncle Joey some samples of their product so we can do those live and share our stuff about it. You'll be my guest. Awesome. Hell yeah, Chris. Come on, buddy. Send me a sample. We'll bring you on as guest. Dude, double. That'd be cool. Shit, I'm already crippled. I built grain elevators. Oh shit, yeah. I can see how you're crippled already, Chris. Yeah. Dude, you're right about that. When you do physical labor and you do it all your life, it starts taking a toll. I've done printing all my life. I use my hands a lot. Dude, my arthritis in my hands, that's a big part of it. Huge. So yeah, my knees and my ankles and yeah, whatever. Anyway, uh, get book smart. Sit at a desk. Go to the gym. eat right, when you're 63 years old, you won't feel as bad as I am now. So, but anyway, Chris, yeah, absolutely, buddy. That's what Uncle Joey and I like to do. We like to sample each other's products, other people's products, review it, have them on as guests, talk about how they made it, what they did, yada yada. Absolutely, man, that'd be cool. Absolutely. You want to do that? Be more than happy to have you as a guest, buddy. But anyway, with that all being said, tomorrow night, 8 p.m., no guests. It's just me and Uncle Joey. It might be just me. I don't know. Uncle Joey and I didn't talk about it a lot. He might be out of town. He might not be there. So it might be just one uncle, one jar. I don't know. But that'd be cool too. But I just want to keep it going. I'll show you guys, if that's the case, I'll show some videos of when last week I went out to a distillery, a so called distillery here in Orlando. It's not far from my house at all, but I took a robot car to get there. No driving. I'll show some videos and clips of that and share that with you guys. And I do have their shine right here. It's pretty good. It's a spice rub they make. I'm impressed, but the rest of the stuff they make, I can make better at home. But that spice rub was pretty good. But anyway, enough of that. Uh, See you guys tomorrow night. Hopefully, who knows? If not, well, I'll see you next time. Shine on, everybody. Love you guys. Thanks for being here. Shine on. Good night, everybody.